Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 setups for today. So really went on Friday as we were expecting, and I just want to put this zone in. You can see we've used it as resistance and we've been stuck in between it, and we've used it as support as well. But that's kind of where we're playing again. Oscillators on the 8 hour are separating, which is not a good sign, and we are below the 150 EMA, so the overall trend is still down. There's no doubt about that. But the big question is where to from here. So we've had a week of big up, big down, big confusion, and then we ended up with a massive weekly pin bar. So that to me is bullish. It's you're looking for opportunity to scale in, and I mean some investors are already 4% to the good as they scaled in. So what we need to do is we need to look for the opportunity where we can also capitalize. So at the moment, we're range bounded. You're not going to see much on the 3 hour here. We do have a crossover of the faster moving averages. We're still underneath the 150 EMA. Oscillators are grouped to the upside quite aggressively, so we are extremely overbought at the moment. So you want to be a little bit careful about what's going on or jumping in on a trade at the moment, because I have a feeling it's still going to be 1 or 2 days of volatility or potential volatility. Now, the big thing on the hour is we stayed above the 150. You can see how we tested it twice, and now the 150 and the lower moving averages have all crossed over. So from a 1 hour perspective, we are looking relatively bullish. We do have some diversions here, which is not something I want to focus on, but it is a bit of a warning sign that we could have another move down. So remember what I showed you earlier in the video. We are in between, or we're in a zone, and that zone at the moment, and I've just added another level in just to extend it slightly, but that zone is between 53.16 and 53.70. So I have a sneaky suspicion you're going to have more of what we saw on Friday. Today it is Monday, and Mondays are typically muted. There's no catalyst to drive price at all. And if we just add structure in here, you can see that's the previous 15-minute structure, and that's exactly what we got there. Nice juicy pin bar. That would have been a 200-point stop loss, almost 100 points. You would have been almost 100 points underwater before it got going, but that would have been not quite a 2-to-1, but like a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward trade. So the other thing to bear in mind on the 50-minute is we stayed above the 150 EMA, which is crucial. So we're looking for that again today. Where are we to be looking for opportunities to buy? For me, I'm just going to move these. So this previous day's high, which we kind of flirted with, so that's one option at 53.38, and then just below it at 53.30. So that's kind of what I'd be looking for. You need to wait for the US Open. I wouldn't do this during the European Open, but wait for price to get into here. You're probably going to bump your head on 53.70. It wouldn't surprise me if we hit our head there in the morning session, then come back and build a base here. So that's kind of my setup for today. A little bit cautious though. I don't think I'm going to rush into anything. If it happens, it happens. Otherwise, we'll wait for a clear break of 53.70 and then a pull back onto that, which would be a little bit more, less stressful, I think, because that is a fairly strong level of support if you look to the back, look to the left. Okay, so anyway, so that's kind of my view. Very hesitant in jumping in long up here. I'd want some kind of a pullback onto structure before looking for that pullback. And at the moment, that structure is not very far away, so it's way too close for comfort. So it's tight ranges that it's forming. Anyway, expect more of the same today, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if we just